Hi, welcome to Messages from Mary. We had a change of scenery. I just decided to come outside because it is so beautiful. And so I'm getting on a little late, but thank you for being here. Oh, hi, sweetie. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming on. So good. Thanks for waiting for me, being patient. I decided to come outside. It was just so beautiful, so I had to rearrange. But, oh, hi, sweetheart. Thanks for coming on. So fun. Can everybody hear me? I'm outside and I don't have my headphones in. Aw, thank you. Hi, sweetie. I'm not sure how long we'll have light, but she wanted to be outside today, and oh, wow, we already have some hellos. So we'll just say hi to the cards. Oh, you can hear me? Great. Thank you for letting me know. So as I was just shuffling the deck, the Oracle, Our Lady of Starting Over, and I'm almost starting to think that she may have come out the last 3 weeks. I'd have to go back and look, but she's definitely made an appearance since we began. And Our Lady of Quiet Blossoming, which is really interesting because I don't know if you saw the reel I posted a little bit ago, but when I was just saging the cards and preparing for tonight, her message that came out was Our Lady of Truth, and she also has appeared. So it's interesting. Our Lady of Starting Over, Quiet Blossoming, and Truth are all seem to be very connected. I did put Our Lady of Truth back into the Oracle, and I'm burning this incredible rose incense for our night tonight. So, well, hi, sweetheart. So many folks are hopping on. This is great. Thank you. We'll go ahead and get started. So, we have dogs and I'm outside. So if we hear their barking, the Animal Oracle wanted to come for a goodbye or a closing message. So hopefully it won't be too chaotic, but let's just enjoy the energies. Let's enjoy the energy of grounding and into our earth and the burgeoning spring and summer. So let's begin. If you would like to, if you want to close your eyes, you may, but mostly I would just invite you to concentrate, put your energy in your breath and your awareness in your heart chakra. And just continue to breathe with me and with our sphere of light, with one another, with all of the beings who are connected across time and space. We thank the beings of unconditional love and light who have gathered us here in this moment. We thank Mary, and we are so joyful to be here to share her love and her wisdom tonight on the evening of Monday, the day after Mother's Day. So much love and also so much emotion and grief for many on Mother's Day. So I am just so grateful to be here in this energy field with all of you, regardless of where you are in that spectrum, how your day was yesterday, whether you are a mother to a physical human or a furry being or the earth or your community. That Divine Mother energy flows through all of us, and she's accessible to us all. So, Mary, we call upon you with love and grace. We are so grateful for your presence. We ask that all messages that come through tonight be for the highest and best for all involved. And we thank you for your veil of light as you protect and hold the space and the energy of the highest consciousness of divine unconditional love. Feeling that light pouring in, her presence, invoking her and calling her into your own special space, allowing whatever's on your mind and heart to flow into that space, into this space. And we ask Mary, what messages would you like to come through tonight for the highest and best for all involved as these messages reach across time and space? And knowing that whenever you come across this message, whatever is held within this energetic field is appropriate for you at that time. So that is always the case. We come across information, healers, answers to our prayers. In perfect and divine timing. Okay, excuse me. Take that one. And she's already gifted us with three oracles now, so we'll just see. I love when they jump. It's my favorite thing. So let's see what else oh, I love it. The one that jumped out last was Our Lady of the Abundant Garden, as I'm sitting in front of our tiny forest. We call it a forest. And oh, the one that came out before that, Our Lady of Creative Choice. Ooh, so fun, so good. So those energies specifically feel very connected. Jupiter is making a big move this week into, I think it's going direct, and it's going direct. Maybe if any of you know this information, you could type it into the comments, but Jupiter is going direct, and maybe it's into Taurus, and the Taurus is about abundance, so all abundance, financial, health, joy, creativity, your work, your surroundings, abundance of friends, whatever you're calling in terms of abundance. Jupiter and Taurus will be aligned so beautifully for the next while. So it's interesting that Our Lady of Creative Choice and Our Lady of the Abundant Garden came out. So if we want to call in the energies that came through earlier, Our Lady of Truth, that energy is about living in our truth, speaking our truth, knowing, first of all, giving our truth a house inside of our own sacred vessel. So what is that? In our truth can change, right? So our truth what can be true for us in one point of our life can change as we grow and evolve. So also it can be our focus. But for now, she's asking us, in Our Lady of Truth, she's asking us to get clear about what is true for us and to live that truth authentically in our outer expression. And as we're going into summer and there's just so much energy in our consciousness as it's kind of like we are in a rocket ship that's taking off, and we're in that place again. Let's just say we've been in that place, but it tends to intensify and soften. And we're in a place where it's intensifying, where the rocket ship is taking off and the shimmying is happening. The shimmying is happening. And that can be, it can bring out the best and the worst in any of us. And it can bring out the best and the worst in our collective. It can be exciting. It can also activate a lot of fear, uncertainty, oh, hello, love. International traveler just joined us. So if you're in a space, whether you may be one who's feeling very grounded in your energy, and you're seeing the outside world through your purview, and your truth may be so clear to you that you're just walking that and living that, and you're very on fire and very moving forward very clearly. If you're in another space where maybe your life is changing, so your work is changing, a relationship is changing, your home is changing, you may be in the space where Our Lady of Truth is coming into play for you, and she's shaking up your life a little bit, and Mary is saying, just take my hand, be with me, be in silence, come to me in meditation, journal, prayer, and she will infuse your beingness with the courage you need, but also the love and the compassion and the sort of the vision that you need to move through that time. So then we come to the first two cards that started our night, and Our Lady of Starting Over, perfect segue, Our Lady of Starting Over, and they came out together, so we're going to give this message together. Hello, thanks for coming on. Welcome, welcome. Our Lady of Quiet Blossoming. So Our Lady of Starting Over and Our Lady of Quiet Blossoming. So Our Lady of Quiet Blossoming kind of, to me, harks back to Our Lady of Truth, in that in Our Lady of Truth, Mary is saying, first of all, connect and know what your truth is internally, not what you think your truth should be or has been externally, because our truth, as we said, can change. So Our Lady of Quiet Blossoming is literally the energy of the inner work, and the inner work is transformation. And we also did just we came out of that eclipse tunnel portal, and that the eclipse and the Scorpio is all about transformation. And so I do want to get my book that when I moved outside. Yay, I have it. So Our Lady of Quiet Blossoming would be reflective of the inner work, the inner transformation we're doing. Our Lady of Truth, knowing what that is, and then the courage and the ability to start over. I'm going to look really quickly at Our Lady of Starting Over and Our Lady of Blossoming. I'm just going to share the channeled messages really fast. Our Lady of Starting Over. Soon it will be time to leave something behind you. I know that you may grieve this loss even when you know deep within that it is for the best to let it go. Allow me to nourish you with the courage you need and the realization that this change is happening so that you can flourish and thrive. Your growth serves the growth of others too. You shall not cause loss or harm to that which you are releasing. All moves in my grace. Surrender your fear and doubt and trust in my unconditional loving grace for all beings. And she says that she reminds us that all situations have their purpose, and that new purpose is calling you forward now, which very much aligns with Our Lady of Truth and Our Lady of Quiet Blessing. Like whatever you've been pondering internally, and it may not be a huge life shift, but it could be. It could be that you're feeling called to action in some way, shape, or form in your personal life, in your community, in your in our global life. Maybe there's a cause or an action that you're feeling very aligned with. Maybe it is simply about well, also Our Lady is Starting Over. Maybe you're planting a garden. Maybe you are planting a garden in your home or on your patio, or a garden you're planting seeds in the garden of your life that you are cultivating, and something new. Our Lady of Quiet Blossoming. I hear the inaudible and see the invisible and feel the intangible. I sense the signs of growth before you can do so, beloved. So believe me now as I say to you, you are growing, and you must trust, for the seed needs all its strength to push up into the weighty soil that provides nourishment. It must find its way with absolute intent. Even with the most loving gardener tending to it, great focus is required for the seed to burst open so that the plant may grow. She's saying that this card is very much connected to our spiritual growth, and that the signs can be subtle at first, and yet evidence of our inner work becomes so obvious our world is transformed. And she also talks about how that transformation can be stunning, it can be startling, and it can, we can be in that space personally where that shimmying, the shimmying I was talking about, where our world is actively discussing and working through major concepts on how we want to be on the planet, how we want to be with one another, the laws that we want to have in place, our freedoms that we want to have in place. And so it's and it's happening all over the world, and not just in the United States. It's happening throughout Europe and Africa. Asia is happening everywhere. So as we look at this time, it can be very, it can call, we can feel the shimmying, and it can almost feel like if you've ever been on a ride in an amusement park and you're like, I don't know if I'm going to make it through this ride. Like, I'm going to be sick, or I'm going to be so afraid that I don't know if my heart is going to stop. Like, we can have those moments, especially on those more thrilling rides that we choose to get on purpose, much like we chose this life on this planet on purpose. We chose as a soul. If you're here with me in this moment, you are with me in this field because we align in that. You know that your soul is so much bigger than your human experience, and you're here literally on this planet to affect the expansion of love and consciousness. So we are freeing ourselves from the confines and the shackles of what we've been taught and what we've experienced and what our ancestors have experienced across all of human history. So if you are feeling the shimmying, Our Lady of Quiet Blossoming is saying, she's asking you to trust your inner senses and feelings about a person, an opportunity, a situation. She's saying sometimes what doesn't seem promising on the surface of things can hold tremendous promise and will be the foundation of your divine success. Likewise, sometimes what appears to be wonderful is actually not much more than a glossy surface, which will do little to support or nourish you in actual fact. You're being asked to have the courage of your inner convictions and to trust your own sense of intuition about what is happening in your life or soon will be. And that just goes along. So again, it's more about growth, and then next we're going to go to the next two oracles. But so when you look at these, we began with Our Lady of Truth this afternoon when I was clearing the oracle, and I shared that on Instagram. And then we have Our Lady of Starting Over and Our Lady of Quiet Becoming, or Quiet Blossoming. So also, if you like, just gaze into those images, either both, or if one of these cards is calling to you, just sort of also gaze into the art and the energy and receive it, because your spirit is here on purpose for a reason. So you're receiving medicine or energy from the messages I'm sharing, but also just from Mary's presence and how she's showing up with you, and potential, and also these, oh, hi, sweetie, and also these images. So as we move into the next part of our reading, she says the cards that came up were Our Lady of Creative Choice and Our Lady of the Abundant Garden. So aren't they gorgeous? They're so colorful and vibrant and full of symbols. So again, as you look at these, if there's anything that's calling to or drawing your attention, just enjoy it. Be with it. Any insights you're getting, type in the comments so everyone can see. And any questions you might have also as we move through, share. And I will get to those as I can. So Our Lady of Creative Choice. What I'm feeling about that card in this reading and in this spread and how she's coming up right now is that she's what is your inner artist? How do you want to paint your life? What is calling into, so our creative chakras, our second and third chakras, are where our dreams live, our sexuality, our passions, our creativity, and our third chakra is where we express it. We like share it with the world. We beam it out like a big sunshine, like rays of like glorious rays of the sun. So and then as that flows into Our Lady of the Abundant Garden, I believe that what she's talking about is these are the seeds of your creativity. These are the seeds of your life. These are the seeds of your dreams right now that are wanting to be planted, that are wanting to be nurtured, that are, our dogs are so cute, and that will bloom into this abundant garden that is... she is saying this is happening. This is yours. Like, this isn't an if. This isn't a maybe. This is yours. She's ending the reading with the message that you will harvest what you're planting. So Our Lady of Creative Choice, the message is, you have my power within you and you are free beyond your wildest imagination. Do you know that you are a slave to no thing and to no one? You are a divine being. With the power of creative choice, you can create worlds, my beloved. Even the smallest choice contains great creative power. Do not cast your power aside, my child. Choose to trust me, to live with an open, vulnerable heart, and to let my grace flood through you in rapturous waves of light. Choose wisely, creatively, and well. Yet do not fear your power, for the best choice you can make is to learn from all of your experiences. I will guide you to use your power to create healing difference in your life now. You have at your disposal the power of heaven. I will guide you to use it well. So, I have to share, I was listening to another channel, another woman who channels earlier today, and this was literally her message, that the divine is within us, and that in times, whether we are just in our own life and we are feeling challenged or down, or we are feeling the excitement of change but not knowing how we're going to get there, or if will we hurt people if we change our circumstances? Will it impact people that we care about negatively? Hi, thanks for coming on. And her message here is that we literally, we are divine beings. The power of divine force lives within each of us, and we so often come into we so often in living our life forget who we truly are, and we forget how to access our ability to right our own ship, to I'm seeing the keel of a ship, literally the keel of a ship, how if it's tipping in rough seas, the keel's job is to bring it back into alignment so it can move through the storm. And that's what I feel she's saying here. Our Lady of Creative Choice is for us to remember as we move through, whether we're moving through exciting challenges that we are inviting into our life. Say we're creating, say we are self-employed and we are creating our new website, or we're channeling our work and how it's going to look, or we are in a new relationship and we're falling in love and we are having so much fun, or we are about to move, or we're about to redo a space, whatever. She's saying that those fun changes we usually move through with great excitement and we seem to power ourselves pretty well. But she's inviting us, whether it's fun or it's challenging, to literally connect with the spirit that is within us and move through, use that, align with the force of the divine, align with our own spirit so that we can be even more effective, like the keel, like the keel on a ship, how it can just so safely bring that boat back into alignment. And then lastly, Our Lady of the Abundant Garden is just like I love it. It's like the promise. Our Lady of the Abundant Garden. Our dogs are saying hi. I provide life without limit. You have no need to fear loss or lack. For everything that dies, new life is created to supplant it. For every need that you have, there are ample channels through which that need can be fulfilled. I'm going to read that again. I think this is important. If you just hold into your heart right now, your awareness, whatever it is you're dreaming, whatever seeds you're planting, whatever concerns you have that you maybe don't see a way through, hold that, whatever it is, or all that is in your heart, and listen. Receive. For every need that you have, there are ample channels through which that need can be fulfilled. I can provide all with wisdom, grace, and even joyful humor. So my Pyrenees is providing the humor right now. You can find a way to delight in life and enjoy all the riches that are available to you, if only you open your heart and release your fear. It is habit, not reality, which keeps you uncertain. It is habit, not reality, that keeps you uncertain. Trust in me, my child, and be nourished in my living garden of love. So, she literally is standing right there barking at all kinds of things. If you have any questions and you're with me on the live, go ahead and type them in now. If you see this later and you have any questions, this was a pretty lengthy message. There were five oracle cards, 5 sort of messages that she brought through for us to weave together. And you can always leave a comment. You can always DM me through Instagram, and I will come back into the energy and ask and give more clarity if you have something specifically that you want clarity on regarding this message. And then before we go to our, I love this sweet deck, the Spirit Animal Oracle, or Spirit of the Animals Oracle. It's just so precious, and I really felt the energy of, aw, two of my pups are right here. I really felt the energy of animals wanting to come. Literally, they came over just for this part. So to review, we had Our Lady of Truth that came out earlier today, Our Lady of Starting Over, and Our Lady of Quiet Blossoming. And I feel that those three cards were a triad in terms of those are reflective of our inner work. Like what is coming alive for you at this very moment? What is coming alive in your life, in your awareness? What is grabbing your attention? What is calling you into action, whether it's action in your own personal life or it's action in our greater world? What is calling you forth? That triad of cards. Be truthful with your inner knowing. And Mary in all of these, well, Mary always, and this message is saying, call on me. I am here. I will help. I will walk with you. I will guide you. I will be present with you to help you imagine, to help you manifest, and to help you move through the changes as you move through them in your world with your life. So Our Lady of Truth, Our Lady of Quiet Blossoming, what is happening internally that is, hi, aw, hi, love, sweetie. Our Lady of Starting Over is saying what is coming, what is new, like from the inner work that you're doing with being honest with yourself and what's blooming, blossoming within. And maybe it's hard, maybe you're in a place where it's hard to express. She's saying, the energy of Our Lady of Starting Over is saying, but we're here and we're moving and I'm with you. And then we finish the message with Our Lady of Creative Choice and Our Lady of the Abundant Garden. I think I got all the words correct. And this is the action. This is like mixing the cake. The energy of Our Lady of Creative Choice is you're literally the inner work is happening. The courage of starting over, taking those first steps, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's in your work, whether it's in your living space, whether it's in your community, wherever those first steps are leading you. Our Lady of Creative Choice is saying now we're mixing the ingredients. We're like taking this out into the world. And Our Lady of the Abundant Garden is saying that, and also Our Lady of the Abundant Garden, she's saying these things will manifest. These things are manifesting. We're mixing the cake. We've got it in the oven. We're planting our garden. We're watering the seeds. The divine is shining sunlight on our gardens and watering with rain and wind and the birds. The whole ecosystem is working on our behalf. And she's saying, and you will reap abundance. You will reap abundance. What I'm feeling there is like we really have to believe, one, that we will reap this, one, that we can and we will, and that we deserve it. Like any energies that come up about, well, any energies that come up that are disempowering, that is where Mary wants to come in and work with us. So, and sometimes we need help to move through greater blockages. So if you are feeling that way, then get support, whether it's support with a loved one, it's being able to be in conversation so someone can mirror back to you, where maybe we're entertaining or living with falsehoods, or we're not able to see our way through a situation because of our own woundings. And Mary is just saying, this is coming. It is yours. So, as I said, we're going to end with the Spirit or Animal Oracle. And so just like connect again through our heart space. Feeling the sphere of energy that is crossing time and space. Feeling the heart lights of all of us here present in this moment, and all of us here present coming in from another time and space. Feeling the energy of your guides, your angels, the divine, Mary, your family of light, all of those beautiful beings with all the beings who are here with us in this energy, this field of energy. And then, sweet ones, allowing that gorgeousness to flow through you. Oh, okay, there's our, so here's our message. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. What's it say? Oh, Cougar. Isn't that cool? Assertive. Cougar says, in silence you find power. That would be Our Lady of Quiet Blossoming. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and the confidence to succeed. So feel that inner roar, like this is the exclamation point and the underlines of the words in the sentence that you've just claimed and you're calling into being. And when you are doing this work, and after, when you're in your life and these things are coming up and you're giving birth and, oh, there's a word. Anyway, you're bringing these things into being. And if you're feeling shy, call on the Cougar energy. Call on the energy of Mary when you need her. Mary is loving and soft, but she's fierce. She is the mother. She is the one who is not leaving any of her babies behind. She is the one of infinite. She is one of infinite love. So call on that grace, and then call on her, her ferocity, and call on this gorgeous spirit animal. Like, you can feel the power of the feline. I can feel it in my solar plexus. So Cougar says silence, self-assurance, confidence, camouflage, cunning, courage, agility, action, artistic. Oh, that's fun, because this creative card came up. Observation and completion of goals. So it says, the mobile cougar, also called mountain lions or puma, is a totem of courage and confidence. Cougar is a formidable protector who will teach you to observe from the shadows and see the truth in silence. Well, remember, the first card that came out was Our Lady of Truth. So she's talking about, hello, she's talking about knowing our truth. What is our inner truth? And the cougar is also talking about observing truth in others. She says, or the cougar says, your intuition, hunches, and knowing will be enhanced by your cougar totem. You will you will sense threats and avoid them. You are capable of seeing and securing sanctuary and abundance. I love that. So abundance was in this card about our abundant garden. And then she says, cougar people are often leaders with keen and decisive minds. You know how to inspire others, complete tasks, and set new goals. You may not be close to a lot of people, but you are a great encourager and loving friend to your inner circle. She goes on to say, if cougar is new to your life, it means you're coming into your power. It could also mean it's a time to take a leap of faith and to go for your desires, which is what this entire reading was about. Knowing your inner truth and having the courage to affect and to step out with the energy, with the support of the divine into that space. Opportunities are at hand. With Cougar by your side, you will know better how to set boundaries and protect your precious energy and time so you can pay attention to what really matters. With powerful Puma, you will have grace, passion, and purpose. So, sweet ones, thank you. I've had so much fun doing this tonight. I've had so much fun being outside. I hope that you find, I hope that these messages are helpful for you in any way, shape, or form. And I offer this to you for infinite blessings. So thank you so much. Have a blessed evening, a blessed morning, blessed afternoon, and I wish you great fun in planting your garden, nurturing your garden, and harvesting this abundance. This particular message feels 3 months to me. So if which aligns with our summer season here in the Northern Hemisphere, but this feels to be a 3-month timeline. So let me know. Blessings. Now I'm going to figure out how to try and save my video. Okay, toodles.